on this Jimbo Vision, Trainspotting 2. Hello there. Yes, it's my T2 Judgment Day. Old enough to remember the first Trainspotting? Me neither. But released in 1996, it made a star of Ewan McGregor and director Danny Boyle and gave the British film biz a real boost. Go on, I'd say a shot in the arm, as well as bringing long overdue glamour to the Edinburgh smackhead scene. What made that Trainspotting so electric was the window it gave on another world, one populated by living bits of Scottish devolution, Sick Boy, Spud, Renton and their psycho friend Begbie, and suffused with a junky devotion to the present. Who cares about the future, as Renton observed, when you've got heroin? Well, 2 decades on, director Danny Boyle rather does care. He's back for another hit to tell the story of what happened to the lads who didn't care what happened. T2. And this time it's resolutionary, not revolutionary. Renton, who we last saw moving on, is now moving back, hooking up with a slightly dog-eared Sick Boy and his girl, Veronica Angela Nediakova, whose charming performance as an Eastern call girl is in no way undermined by her extraordinary resemblance to Luis Suarez. Spud is still around, just, while the good news is the years and whipping his keks off in the full Monty have done nothing to diminish the crackling menace of Robert Carlyle's Begbie, now residing at Her Majesty's pleasure. As Sick Boy and Renton, McGregor and Johnny Lee Miller both clearly relish the chance to shake some dust off their careers. Neither character has developed much over 20 years, which of us has, but there is still a school reunion charm in seeing them fall back into their old ways, although significantly the only heroine they're chasing this time is Veronica. There's a sly moment in John Hodges' script when Sick Boy tells Renton, "Nostalgia, that's why you're here. You're a tourist in your own youth." And that's pretty much this movie. Boyle referencing very consciously the original's signature moments throughout, playfully and at times poignantly, like the quietly beautiful moment when a bewildered Spud encounters ghosts of his earlier self on an Edinburgh street. As ever, there are some awkward bits of over-cleverness from Boyle, though nothing quite to match the rotating baby's head of the original, but mostly there's a reassuring energy to this tour of the old haunts. It is, if you'll excuse the expression, more in the same vein, the one real revelation here being surprisingly Spud. Boyle this time allowing the actor to be something more than a walking punchline, and Ewan Bremner responding with a tender, touching and essentially movie-stealing performance, one that sets a note of optimism for the whole film. T2 indeed then a comforting companion piece really to the wildly reckless original, and while you may miss the live-in-the-moment blast of the first film, Boyle and the boys, it's nice to see, have still clearly got their lust for life. Trainspotting 2 is a 7.5 on Jimbo Vision.